stream is live. Give people a few minutes to filter in. Need to update this. Hello. Let me get comfy. Oh. Should have figured. Game crashed, so one moment. irritating. Exit. Launch the game. I'll take your word for that, Neto. I haven't played Dead Money before. There we go. Sometimes it's tricky to get the window where I want it, since not everything plays nice with the NVIDIA surround.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Okay, whatever you say, buddy. One thing might help. Hey, we picked up another user. Welcome to the stream. Pardon me while I get my mic in better position, so you guys can hear me better. This thing looks twisted, whatever. There we go. And he left. Oh, hey, there's a chest here. And it's empty. Level 20 plus. Yeah, I just hit level 50, so I think I'm good. One moment. Alright, so now I did these DLC missions out of order because when I started doing them I didn't know there was a specific order that they were intended to be run in. So first I did Honest Hearts, then I did Lonesome Road, then I did Old World Blues, and now I'm doing Dead Money, which I now know is the completely wrong order, but it is what it is. But because of that, I've got a lot more stuff going on here than I should have. Yes, all sorts of wrong. But like I say, when I started them, I didn't know. Stats. Skills. Perks. Yeah, I don't expect you caught all those. Hello, J-Prek. Yeah, I know Old World Blues is supposed to be played before Lonesome Road. And I know Dead Money is not supposed to be last. Beyond that, I don't remember exactly what order they're supposed to be in. And those are my weapons. I need to figure out how to take the quest flag off of this so I can actually drop it. And I know it doesn't add any weight, but it clutters up the menus. No, not going that way.
Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where love, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the
Okay, I kind of wanted to check out that terminal first, but okay.
or rekindle old flames.
Okay, yeah, the release order was the order they're intended to be played in. So,
You've heard of
I should have done this one first.
Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go.
Alrighty then.
Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it. It's like that Pit Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar won't go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better. That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino, you need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
I almost want to take that as a challenge.
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it. Because in some respects, breaking into the Sierra Madre is easier than breaking human instinct. Greed. The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the dangers here, some by me. Others turned on each other. Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing for their freedom, their survival, or each other. The ones brought here live on only in what they've left behind. Their marks, graffiti on the walls, and victims they've killed. Some tried to help, left supplies and healing for others who came. Their reward? They were tracked down, killed by others with baser instincts. Some of these murderers went as far as to leave traps behind them, turning markers for help into death traps for anyone following them. It killed some of them when they forgot where the traps were, or when they desperately needed the assistance they had cut others off from. Too many. This place is dangerous, and its quarantine measures, its hazards, have claimed many failures upon failures. Do you think I wanted to place collars on you to ensure compliance? No. If robots could have done this, I would have sent them. The Sierra Madre is a complicated lock. Cracking it open requires human hands. The Sierra Madre has many defenses, means of screening guests for illicit or dangerous items. Your arrival here, weaponless, was not my intention. The casino, this villa, it takes anything with even a trace of radioactivity, traces of unknown substances, and returns it home, the bunker. The process is automated, and the casino itself has other similar services. I was unable to find a workaround except to send others in as tools. Still, I have not left you defenseless, and the Sierra Madre's security, in some respects, can help you if you are resourceful enough. This place is well preserved. Few who came here ever returned. All the treasures of the old world lies scattered about, virtually untouched. Search, hunt, craft what you can from what you find. The trash of the pre-war era can keep you alive. Food, knives, more. Use them. Even the villa's toxins and the residue it leaves behind can be shaped into tools and weapons. Gather it as well. Also, there is one more thing in your possession. A rifle that will keep you alive, as surely as the caller will. It was a hollow rifle, a weapon I constructed when I arrived. I have since made superior models and modifications. For now, that tool will have to do until you find other weapons, and I suggest you do. The hollow rifle's ammo is limited. Still, it should serve well enough. I fashioned it from the holograms of the villa and used it against the villa's living inhabitants. Yes, the inhabitants. Avoid them if you can. They are difficult to kill. Whatever has created them, bullets, explosions, energy, it can make them inert for a time, then they seem to crawl back up, restored. Perhaps it's the cloud. Perhaps something in their physiology. The cloud is what blankets the sky here. You may smell it in the air. Copper and sulfur. Burns the lungs and seeps into the skin. As for its origins, I'm not certain. Pre-war industrial pollutants. Something in the Sierra Madre structure. It is unique across the wasteland, and deadly. It has kept this place preserved since the Great War. The air here is lethal only if you enter concentrated pockets of the cloud. Too long inside one, you'll die, so be careful where you step. I've seen some survive concentration of the cloud for short periods of time, if healthy enough. Others were too weak. Rebreathers, chemical suits, there is no protection against it. It decays all it touches. I found fighting it useless. Anywhere sheltered from the cloud. Inside buildings, tunnels. Any place not exposed to the outside air. Anything the cloud has touched has preserved it one way or another. But only the holograms in the villa truly remain. Ghosts. They fill the villa. More in the casino. Much more. They carry out the functions the dead once did. They cannot be harmed. They only perform the same rote tasks until their power dies. They are of no consequence, except for the security holograms, the ones with the silhouettes of the armored Sierra Madre guards. Most holograms perform specific functions. The security holograms, ever since the bombs fell, now perform their function. They will kill anyone they detect. They are immune to guns, weapons, EMPs, even energy weapons. Still, they have limitations. Their design limits their field of view, enough to avoid detection. Each has an emitter. Destroy or disable it, and they cease to be a threat. Still, at least they still work as intended. Other technology here is more of a threat to you. Notably, the villa's radios and speakers. Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely.
Of course.
It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Yeah, I knew the Canterlot sequence in Fallout Equestria was based on the Sierra Madre, so that's part of the reason I saved this one for last.
Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your caller's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged speakers are sparking. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them. Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown with great force can puncture their exterior. Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all. You'll need to avoid them or switch them off via a terminal. I'll leave the method up to you. I am short on... Unfamiliar with the legend of the Sierra Madre? The casino exists. You are one of the few who look upon it. Where you're standing is the villa beneath the casino above. The wreckage. The villa lies in the shadow. The villa is a dumping ground of failed construction. Pre-war junk that has aged poorly. I brought you here. There are mechanisms in place once the traps across the Mojave are sprung. For now, your sole focus should be the Sierra Madre and how to get inside. Ask It is the cloud that surrounds the villa. It shouldn't prove lethal in the time you were here. Prolonged exposure would be hazardous, however. Fall asleep, and you will not wake up. Gather the 3 others needed for this job. Return them here. Ask someone who followed the call of the Sierra Madre just as you did. Now that I've found it's more than a story, I intend to take what's inside. Maybe that's why you came. Why you followed the Pip-Boy here. And straight into one of my traps. Now, this is your reward.
Yeah, I just finished Old World Blues last night myself.
Confused? Don't be. Numbers, equations, circuits, all can be controlled, provided there's a connection, and the knowledge to use it. This villa, the casino, a treasure trove of such devices, the holograms included. One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller or no, although the caller helps. The other 2? Well, we'll have to see what the trap's got. Your piece of Rocco trash will help you, I've ensured it. It can latch onto the signal of the callers and tune into their frequencies. The bomb callers come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily. It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring. Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He's docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you, caller or no. Travel west toward the Villa police station. Follow the radio frequency and the alarms. Although, there's a great deal of interference at the source. Perhaps that's why I lost contact with him. No matter, aside from caller 8, there should be weapons, armor at the police station. Go west, avoid the villa inhabitants, bring the mutant back.
I work best alone.
A long story. FEV, a virus is an even longer story. It gave birth to the docile one, turned them into a super mutant long ago. I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you. Do this.
As long as this thing's around my neck, I'm not too worried about the thing on my
I'll let all
wrist.
of you go. Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Just fine. Fuck you very much. Well, hello.
Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity opportunity to begin again. Join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October.
So we need chips for everything except the cigarettes.
Has your life taken a turn?
That's returning cigarettes,
Do
okay.
troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino in all its glory.
You did not. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is inviting you to begin again. Come
That is goddamn irritating.
to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll
I've
along
got
the winding
4
streets of
screens,
our
and this is running on just
resort.
one,
Make new
and it doesn't
friends
lock the
or
mouse.
rekindle old flames.
So that, like, if I move to the side, I can accidentally click over here, and the game loses focus.
Under clear, starlit skies. Gaze
And
straight on
I've
into
got
the sunset
another
from our villa
mouse lock
rooftops.
utility.
Countless
The-
diversions await.
Keeps getting disabled,
Gamble in
so
our
it's
casino.
only a little bit of
Take
help.
in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you
Are
and
you
cater
listening?
to your every whim.
From now
So
on,
if life's
when I
worries
talk
have
to
weighed you
you, pay
down,
attention.
if you need an escape
I've left
from your
markers on your
troubles,
Pip-Boy. Find the
or
3
if
other
you
callers
just
in
need
town.
an
8,
opportunity
12,
to
and
begin
14.
again,
Get them to the fountain.
join
Obey
us.
me, and
Yes,
you
I
can
did
all
last.
go
Go
free.
and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting.
Hey, some chips.
Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre
Case in point.
in all its glory is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort. Make new friends, or rekindle old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive
Frickin'
suites
transport
that will
mechanism
shelter
took
you
all of my
and cater
shit,
to
so
your
I'm
every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting. Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles
What?
beset you?
What do you see horrifying?
Has fortune left you behind? If so,
Ah,
the
okay.
Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort. Make
Don't
new
go
friends.
through the gate
or
to Puesta
rekindle
del
old
Sol yet.
flames.
Gather the others
Let your
first.
eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the
Okay,
open
whatever you say,
desert
buddy.
under clear, starlit skies. Gaze
Oh,
straight on
bear
into
traps.
the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino. Take in the theater.
That's
or
concentrated
stay in
cloud.
one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the
Pardon me a
Sierra
second, I gotta
Madre Grand.
Get it. Find another way to lock my mouse because this little utility ain't working. We'll get back to the game in a moment. JPrec, I started off with more on the sneaky side with some lock picking and whatnot, but at this point I'm level 50. I can play a lot of different ways. And yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Tale of Two Wastelands. Give me a minute and we'll get back to the game. Alright, let's see if this works any better than the
This
other thing I was
October,
using.
we'll be waiting. Your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you
Taskbar,
behind?
you want to auto-hide like I told you to? There we go.
If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in
No,
all its glory,
that's not working.
is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and
Why won't you work?
await around every corner. Stroll along the winding
Why won't
streets
you
of our
lock?
beautiful resort. Make new
God
friends.
damn it, I can't play if it's gonna go
old
all
flames.
over the damn place.
Let your eyes
This is really pissing me off. Especially because none of these frickin' programs have decent documentation. I'm going to find something that will work. Okay, because that's not confusing at all. Window. Alright, Windows sees this as one giant monitor, so that's not going to help.
Take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear,
Actually, that
starlit
seems to be working
skies.
now.
Gaze straight on into the sunset from our
Huzzah!
rooftops.
Victory!
Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your
Now,
every
back to the
whim.
game.
So if life's worries have weighed you down,
Okay,
if
that
you
that
need
radio
an escape
broadcast
from
is
your
getting
troubles, or if you just
irritating.
need an opportunity.
I don't see anything else in here. No. Okay then. Is that a door I can open? That is not what I meant to do. .20 gauge shotgun rounds. district.
Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every
That's where I
corner.
started from.
Stroll along the winding streets of our
Hey, we picked up another viewer, looks like. For some reason, when it goes to a loading screen, see, I've got my 3 monitors and NVIDIA Surround that is treated.
Those comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
So, my 3 main screens are treated as one really wide screen in software. And I've got the game running in windowed mode with a third-party utility that kicked it from normal window to borderless window on the center third of that. But for some reason, when it goes to the loading screen, it shifts over to the left side, and then when it gets back to gameplay, it shifts back to the center. I don't get it. Yeah, I saw you, you fucker. Okay then. Oh, that's right, they get back up. Can I search him while he's down? Now that I blew off his head, is he going to get back up? I don't think so. I heard that speaker. There's a speaker or transmitter somewhere down that way, but I can't see it. I don't think there's any other way I can go. I can't get through there. Oh, did I go this way? This is the way I came in. Yeah, that's back to the main villa. There's no other way I can go. There's an open door up there, but there's no way I can get up there. Alright. We quick save and dive in, see if I can find the damn thing. Gotcha, fucker. Oh, more concentrated cloud. One moment. Nothing up here. This one's clear. Very hard, my ass. Deal with it. Nope. Against ash, cram. Cloud residue, more Instamash, pork and beans. Caravan card. Never could wrap my brain around caravan. That's probably downstairs, isn't it? Hello? What is this? Random glowing handprint. Bean's secret stash. Now we're talking. Thought I saw movement down here. Oh, fuck you.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
Controlling second floor. version of the latest. If you encounter any problems, contact our urgent care service representatives at any time during weekdays from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, because that resembles normal business hours. Sure. Then when you respond to your emergency, leave a message. One of our trained representatives will return your call in the next 3 to 4 working days. Greeting and security technology requires service from trained professionals and routine maintenance. While the emitters maintain a charge for theoretically hundreds of years, damage can occur and circuits can erode over time. As part of the security madre exclusive contract, they deliver. Okay. Today's physician.
Are you listening? From now on, when I talk to you, pay attention.
It said they were up on the second floor, but let's not take chances. Time to start sneaking around. Gas leak. Admitted 3 workers from Puesta del Sol switching station exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin from the ventilation system, caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem, it's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects. The gas, whatever it is, may be building up in vents throughout beneath the town. Ask foreman to look into source before government inspectors do. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. It was difficult to unlock the class once in place. I had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. I told the construction crew to keep the suits ready while working. The switching station only had to be careful with them. We only had a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa and prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately, then asked if he could see the workers and make sure they were alright. Well, this Sinclair seems like an upright kind of guy. Assassin suit? Yes, please. Empty. Yep. I don't think the speaker was online. But better safe than sorry. Okay, so there's the stairs up and the stairs down. We're going to explore this floor first.
Damn speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Red light means shielded. Got it. Auto dock. Exhaustion. His key's insomnia seems to have gotten worse, so we ended up ordering the new autodock upgrades. Must have cost Sinclair a fortune. New programs for the autodocks ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. I've already spoken to the staff about side effects and dangers of prolonged use. Wanted to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if these codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. The codes aren't compatible, unfortunately. He said he'd look into it. Guess his contacts in Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. No, you stop that beeping. That's another upstairs case. What's the... just a restroom. Cosmic knife. Okay then. We'll stick with this one since I've got a moderate amount of ammo for it. Alright, so there's a security hologram. Empty supply closet. Get down to the first floor. That goes back outside. Good, he's gone. Like tapping. Okay then. Ms. Keys showed up today, San Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me missing Keys had developed a throat infection and asked if the autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre's autodoc. He said he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ran some tests. Ms. Key's voice is fine. Her loss of voice is more listlessness, symptomatic of excessive Med-X usage. Isn't Med-X primarily morphine? Well, it is addictive. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them too much of the chem could render a subject comatose. Domino laughed. I lost my temper, and he said they'd return another time when I was in better spirits. Despise that man. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results in Vera's voice. He seemed concerned that she would lose her voice for the gala event. I told him if Miss Keys was concerned, she could see me and I would only disclose any medical information to her. I told him the autodocs are more than capable of healing Miss Keys' voice if she developed any throat infection, and we would even operate if need be. We could even operate if need be if she tore her larynx. He seemed satisfied. News apologized amazingly enough. Left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. I told him I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted I dumped it in the trash. Why would you throw out good wine? I mean, maybe it was crap wine. Sinclair, plus Miss Keys from just finished Chief Physician's Terminal. Sinclair proposed moving one autodoc to casino and scheduling visits. Sinclair agreed. pod. Oh, hey. Holotape. Now the vending machines can make mentats for me. Or chips. Or chips. Nothing useful. Stim pack. More chips. How many of these do I have now? 204. Nothing more useful in here. Hot plate. Sell. Residue of junk food. Take the doctor's bag. Clinic basement key. Needed that, I'm guessing. Dispenser codes. Codes for the public dispensers arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency. Should be able to get stims and other treatments from the machines. Sinclair indicated it could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject's condition. Among the codes, she kept asking if we could make sure there's a code for medics was backed up. He must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realized it. Must be stress. Made a backup of the code on this terminal just in case. No, not stressed. Well, probably stressed, but if he's stressed, it's because he's addicted. Take the medics. Need any of this mess. I'm not going to use it. I'll take the cigs. Don't need the ashtray. Anything in the desk. Oh, I didn't want the cup. The only reason I picked those up in the big MT was to give them to Muggy. Cripes, it's dark down here. some microfusion cells, Journal of Medicine. Auto ducts powered, security holograms powered, music speakers powered. Disengage main power. Now I can go back into the autodock wing. Hey, terminal. Oh, that's right, I read that one. Hey, fuck you, speaker. I cut your power. You won't be blowing my head off today. Pull the generator. Empty. Malfunctioning autodock. I don't think you're who I was coming here for, or who I meant to be coming here for, but sup? Look, we can have this not talk later. Let's just say we're in this together. We need to cooperate if we're going to get out of here. Alright. Looking for something else. Fine, I can help. Signal interference. Short period of time near a speaker before your bomb collar starts to activate, as well as increasing the amount of time before your bomb collar detonates by 50%. Groovy! So the speakers are less deadly. Awesome. That one's completely blocked off. Triangle motion. Okay, I think I got the gist of that. Oh! Hello. World. Come on, get back up so I can kill you again. Oh no, I actually did take your head off that time. If you're going to be an up-close person... No, not the 9mm. The knife. You can take all of these. That's where I went up. South and then southwest. I'm low on health. I need to me. Oh, there it is. Off with his head. Come on. You're on an SSD, it shouldn't take you that long to load. There we go. Not see me. Oh, I'm not complaining. Hooray for 100 stealth plus assassin suit. find a way to repair this hollow rifle.
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
Get him! Of course, you're gonna stay down. Now we'll stay down. Purpose that served. But I like my guns. Oh, that's Cloud. Yes, yes, I'm a-comin'.
Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals, so you'll have to make do.
Noise makes my stomach.
Sinclair did the rounds again today. Glad he left his ghostly entourage at the casino. Those walking light shows make me wonder why he's even got us on staff when they could blast us in a second. Otherwise, Sinclair runs a tight ship. Good to see these days and times. Don't know how smart he is trying to make a resort to escape everything in the outside world, but rich guys can make it happen, even ones that have been hit hard like Sinclair has. Nothing much to report. Pretty quiet tonight, even from Puesta del Sol. Edge and Morris up in the casino probably has more than enough with the guests coming in tonight, poor bastard. Set up the radio so I can listen in on the dial event when it fires up. Left one out for the prisoners. Sinclair doesn't want to be too strict with the guests tonight. May just toss the key in the holding cage with anyone we pick up and let them unlock the door when they sleep it off. Set up the radio room downstairs, broadcast through the speakers. Don't want to miss tonight's performance. The receiver down there is stronger than the desk radios we have up here. Just have some supplies from the evidence room down there to celebrate once my shift is over. The way I figure it, the rest of the guards will be too busy to check up on me.
Turn the noise off.
Use this for a while.
It's dog in the cave. Right downstairs.
A Fantoma! 20 gauge rounds. And binoculars. Why did the prisoner have ammo in their cell?
Before he comes back.
Requires key. Okay, so I need to find the key.
So hungry.
Got the weapons and the mines in today, along with the shotguns and ammo, enough to defend the villa if trouble breaks out. Sinclair's taken the world situation seriously, even all the way out here. Maybe more so because we're out here. Hate to think if someone got their hands on half the stuff we have stored here. Enough military ordnance to turn the villa into a minefield. Dispensers are up and running. Unlike most everything else, we've had a few problems with them. I heard they'd been part of some World's Fair exhibit Sinclair had seen, so he contacted researchers about the dispensers to see if he could use them here. Turns out dispensers do more than simply supply convenience items. There's an emergency or the threat of communist attack. Codes can unlock ammo and repair kits from dispensers. Stored backups of the codes in contraband room just in case. Well, that answers one question. Sierra Madre armor. Oh. First one in a while I've broken. C4 and a detonator. Empty, empty, empty.
Makes dog hurt himself.
I generally don't use 20 gauge. I'll save those because I may have some, may get something later on that uses 308. Room.
Get away while you can, before he comes back.
Before who comes back? Ain't nobody here. Sinclair's prohibition list is going to be difficult to enforce and told him so. He claims we're getting an automated system that would confiscate items even if the slightest bit radioactive or foreign and ship them back to the visitor's source address. Asked about items already in the villa, didn't mention the construction crew, and he dismissed it. Of course, no sooner than Sinclair gives his prohibition speech, his pal swings by the same hour asking how hard-nosed we were going to be. Told me he couldn't guarantee he could keep me supplied if I didn't treat his friends with the same respect. Prick. Sinclair installed a new security system for visitors coming into and out of the villa. He doesn't seem to care too much about what they do when they're inside, only that we confiscate any personal items that could be dangerous or foreign, and make sure we know who enters and who leaves. I asked him again about watching the construction crews. He said that it was a villa matter. Great, that means Prick runs the show. As long as there were no more accidents among the crews, that'd be what he cared about. I really tucked my flask on the desk before he showed up. He gets that disapproving look when he sees the hard stuff. Ooh, scotch. Buff out. Frag grenades. More scotch. More scotch. Super stim pack. 357 Magnum round codes for the vendors. Brass knuckles. Ooh. Automatic rifle. More of a sniper person myself, but
Help me, Master. Help me, please.
I'll get you out as soon as I find the key. Not much I can do without the key, so hold your horses.
So hungry. you would come below the cage, down to where I am. Maybe
And you are?
saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
Oversaw the street side vending machines installation today, all working mostly because the casino crew was running the show. Finally complained to the chef about the machines. Feel like a company store. Only get a few casino chips with the paycheck, so he can barely buy anything. Chief says he's not sure the chips were Sinclair's idea, only if we had any problems with the machines, let him know immediately. After another discussion with the Puesta del Sol crew, told Chief it'd be difficult to enforce the prohibition list, let alone the searches. Chief had the gal on his brain, said Sinclair put construction to the villa more important than patting down the construction crews for liquor and chems, as long as they didn't hurt anyone or each other. A little hot under the collar, Chief did too, told me to walk it off. This whole thing stinks. Chief's barely got time for me. Now Sinclair's turning a blind eye to things at the villa because his friend's running the show. One good thing about this assignment, no more writing parking tickets. Sinclair's laid out the streets so narrow cars can't even come into the villa. Resources being what they are, he may not want folks to waste gas coming here. Cuts down on traffic noise too. Chief says there's more than that. Says Sinclair wanted the villa to be reclusive. As long as I don't have to worry about double parking snobs or Christless gas hogs clogging the villa, I could care less. Wonder how he expects folks to get here though. Seems extreme even for privacy. All the booze.
That's me, there on the table. The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart, clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside. Then you and I, we can talk.
You want to be a little less creepy there, buddy? Wrong way.
Makes dog hurt himself.
Okay, what do I do?
Dog, back in the cage.
What have we here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm and the one around your neck.
This isn't a
With our
leash.
collars
This is a
and
tool. This may be a
manacles,
leash,
why,
but not this.
We may as well be kin. I'm the voice of reason. I sleep sometimes. Down in the... Dog knows I'm here, but can't do anything about it. I'm his... I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you... Trauma. Yes, in a manner of speaking. Do you see these wounds of his covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed, just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here. It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things, needs to think before he eats, chew before he swallows. He's eager that way. Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat, clicking and burning down below. Like before.
So you
It was
ate the
cold
collar?
and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again, tugging like a leash. Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. They detach. When segmented, they look like nothing more than metallic rad scorpions. And if they're attached to neck flesh, warm, red. Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it, twist it, make it fit until he's full. Dog can't help himself. Hungry, greedy. As if I had a choice. Sometimes instinct takes over, and after all, you wouldn't have put that collar on by choice. Perhaps it was your curiosity that The key? Why, it's the old man, the one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up, so he and I can talk. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just...
They were here when I arrived, so I made use of them, in a manner of speaking. These collars, they don't just track us. You can eavesdrop on them as well. Tune to a frequency, and you can hear everything someone is saying. So perhaps it's a good thing that Dog swallowed his collar. Anyone listening would find it difficult to hear past the digestion.
I'll bet.
Very good. Yes, it's another layer of white noise to ensure privacy. Unfortunately, it's also acted as a dinner bell for the residents. As long as the holographic greeter outside is active, however, I can get by them. The holograms fascinate them. Ghost worship, perhaps. No. Why did I lock him in the cage? I locked him. If Dog roams, he gets into trouble. Eats things he shouldn't. Listens. I hoped if I locked him in here, the one he obeys would come for him. Oh, I have the key. Always did. Hid it on the chain behind my... Wanted to make sure whoever came to fetch Dog spoke to me first. Got within reach. Instead... Dog and I don't share everything. What he knows, what little he knows, I don't. And when he's feeding, well, I sometimes have to find out about it later. Don't play stupid. I already have to mind one child. The old man obsessed with the Sierra Madre, riddled with greed. You're the same kind of greed. Followed the radio, the broadcast. You're not him any more than I'm Dog. You're an extension of the old man's grasp. Clumsy, perhaps, but a tool, yes. Then you'll feel the same overpowering hunger the old... Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are. Feeling age circling him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And madness. To me, he is simply the old man. To Dog, he is master. Running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand from the big empty, and scorched by the sun. The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance was cast down for it. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail. The Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection. Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You heard the voice, the promise, and then you walked right into one of the old man's traps. Me? You think I want to haul bodies or... You were in a man trap, and Dog made his rounds and dragged you here. When, I don't know. I don't remember you. That isn't surprising. What is that it was when Dog was out of his cage. Free, hungry. He knows not to eat anything he catches in the traps. After that, however, so he dragged you here. You got spared. Dog must have fed after you arrived. Once he was fed, that allowed me out of the cage and put him inside. Must have already been in the cage. already had the collar in me. You're lucky dog didn't devour you. Dog obeys, yeah. You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage. End you. I'll murder you. No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal, forever out of reach. Prove it. No, you may regret this. This place is where creatures like... He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control... The inhabitants of the villa, they are difficult to kill. They are difficult to kill, but not to devour. And Dog is always hungry. If he is with you when they fall, he will fall on them, end them. I am not... Yet, you came this far. You already have someone in your shadow. I'll meet you at the Villa Fountain.
Calm down there, bro. Alrighty. Bear trap fist? Okay then. Oh no. Residential district. damn it. That's why I don't use frickin' companions normally. Wake up, bitch. See, I would have aimed for his head, but he was turned the other way and I couldn't see it very well.
Wonder what that human's insides would look like laid out over the fountain. Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up. What's taking that human so long? Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up. Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws...
Yeah, shut up.
You dream was spring. Hope that tourist is hurrying and it got all day. But that one's got a head on their shoulders. For now. Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
Like that mine right in front of me?
Your dream was spring, the way tourists keep rolling in. Should never have set that radio signal on repeat. But that one's got a head on their shoulders. For now. Hope that tourist is hurrying, haven't got all day.
Oh, it was a double. Glad I noticed that pressure plate. Does that give me the shotgun?
Free, the way tourists keep rolling in.
Apparently not.
Should never have set that radio signal on repeat.
Or just hadn't gotten around to it.
But
No.
that one's got a head on their shoulders. For now. Hope that tourist is hurrying, haven't got all day.
No. Oh, Jeebus.
Your dream was spring, the way tourists keep rolling in. Should never have set that radio signal
Ow.
on repeat. But that one's got a head on their shoulders. For now.
I
Hope that tourist
think
is
I get it.
hurrying,
It
haven't
dropped
got all
those
day.
those energy cells next to me. And then set them off.
tortoises keep rolling in. Should never have set that radio signal on repeat. That one's got a head on their shoulders. For now. Hope that tourist is hurrying. Haven't got all day.
There we are.
Your tree was free the way tourists keep rolling in. Should never have set that radio signal on repeat. That one's got a head on their shoulders. For now. Hope that tourist is hurrying. Haven't got all day. Your tree was free the way tourists keep rolling in. Should never have set that radio signal on repeat.
There goes the head.
Hope that tourist is hurrying. Haven't got all day. Your tree was free the way tourists keep rolling in. That one's got a head on their shoulders. For now. Should never have set that radio signal on repeat.
Oh. Somebody wanted me to die. Shotgun trap pointed right at a frickin' explosive canister.
Hope that tourist is hurrying. Haven't got all day. Your tree was free the way tourists keep rolling in. That one's got a head on their shoulders. For now. Should never have set that radio signal on repeat. Hope that tourist is hurrying. Haven't got all day. Your tree was free the way tourists keep rolling in. That one's got a head on their shoulders.
Let's drop right onto that bitch.
Should never have set that radio signal on repeat. Hope that tourist is hurrying. Haven't got all day. Your tree was free the way tourists keep rolling in. That one's got a head on their shoulders. For now. Should never have set that radio signal on repeat.
I see that pressure plate.
Hope that tourist is hurrying. Haven't got all day. Your tree was freeing the way tourists keep rolling in. That one's got a head on their shoulders. For now. Should never have set that radio signal on repeat.
Really?
Hope that tourist is hurrying. Haven't got all day.
Hold still, you bastard. There we go.
Your dream was spring, the way tourists keep rolling in. That one's got a head on their shoulders. For now. Should never. Should never have set that radio signal on repeat.
Can't get up there from this side. Yeah. Thought I saw something up here. So, do either of you know if the jars of cloud residue are useful for anything?
That tourist crosses me, they'll regret it. Even if they don't, they still might.
Have a seat, and then we'll talk.
Cool. I should have figured.
The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. At least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. The cushion's just for show. Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red. So, let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstandings. And that's what I've missed, a rapt audience. Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract.
You and me both.
If you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me. What are you talking about? That's an interesting clause. That's a real bad contract you have. We have.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right. Looks like marriage finally caught me.
Excuse me?
I'm listening, partner. What's next, if we're death till we part? Not leaving me much choice. The fountain, huh? I'll follow you. I'm not going alone, trust me. Not like I'm a coward or anything. I'm not running around town without an escort. I'm serious. One of the locals catches us, we aren't coming back. And I'd like to keep an eye on you. Wait. I know what's out there. It's why I've planted a minefield, shotguns and explosives all the way on the road to my little boudoir here. So we go together or we're not going at all. I'll All right, but you already... Don't have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way, see? It's through the cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through it. If you didn't already force the lock to the gate, that is.
Hold the fuck up, bro.
You'd think it was spring the way tourists keep rolling in. That one's got a head on their shoulders. For now.
Safe pocket here.
Should never have set that radio signal on repeat. That tourist crosses me, they'll regret it. Even if they do, they still might. At least this one seems like a straight shooter. Or sucker.
Sit down.
That one's got a head on their shoulders. For now. You'd think it was spring the way tourists keep rolling in. That tourist crosses me, they'll regret it. Even if they do.
Usually don't go down that quick.
Where the hell did you get this one?
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities and your part in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team. A display of lights, fireworks, music in the streets. A pre-war festival to mark the casino's opening. The bomb struck first. It is of no consequence, only firing the event is. Get the three in position, then travel to your position in Salida del Sol and trigger the gala. After that, the real work begins. Perhaps you think this is a simple robbery, a cheap casino heist. No, this is a heist of the centuries. We're not plundering Sierra Madre, we're plundering history. It won't let its secrets go easily, not without a fight. I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will. I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to me dead.
Alrighty then. It's past midnight. I've been going for a while. I'm gonna cut it here. My plan is to be streaming every bit of Dead Money, so I'll be back with this in probably in a couple of days. See you later.